Welcome back, guys. I am en route to a campsite, believe it or not. Got a caravan on my back. As you can see, Claire's not here. She is joining me. We're staying local again, and we're doing two new things in this video. Now, one of them you're gonna have to wait until a little bit later on in the video. But the first one I can tell you about, we joined a camping and caravan club. Yes, we did it. Because there are a few quite close to us, nice little local ones for the winter. So we gave them our money, our £50 odd I think it was for the membership. And we booked onto a site that's only about half an hour from ours. Now we've been part of the Caravan and Motorhome Club since we started caravanning. And it will be interesting to see how they do it differently, if they do it differently at all. There is already one big plus. I looked absolutely everywhere on the internet. I looked on, well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I didn't look absolutely everywhere. I asked ChatGPT and then I did a quick Google search. I also looked on the website, Caravan and Camping Club site, and through their frequently asked questions, and I still couldn't find the answer. So in the end, I just phoned them directly, phoned the campsite directly, and what I wanted to know is, how much do I need to pay to bring another car? And guess what the answer is? Nothing. Don't have to pay nothing. Zero. All he said was, you can only have one car in your pitch, so it needs to be parked in a car park. That's not a problem. If you're not charging me, that is not a problem at all. So that is one benefit at the moment for the Camping and Caravan Club. I'll show you the approach road in to the campsite. I've got a new camera, so I can just twizzle it around a bit like this. And then just flick it back to myself. I don't usually do that, obviously, because I haven't had the equipment to do it, but I know it does help some people that are a little bit nervous if there's a tight entrance or anything like that. But this one isn't tight at all, so you have no issues there. So this is a 414. This is approximately 2 miles from the A10. You can come in from the A1 414. You just have to U it at the roundabout because this is the only entrance road in, unless you want to go down all the country lanes, which I probably wouldn't advise if I was you. Like I said, it's not a tight entrance at all. There is a bit of a hump here though, so watch this speed hump, won't you? A little bit narrow, but not too bad. Would probably be narrow if you met another caravan coming down here, but with the times you shouldn't be meeting anyone coming the other way. But here we are at the Camping and Caravan site. New arrivals stop out, that'd be me. So it does look like you don't get to pick your pitch. He did ask me, was there anywhere I'd like to be? Have I been here before? I just said out of the way really, but it's like he gets on his push bike and you follow him down. So that's a bit different. I do like picking my own pitch. I think a lot of people do. I do like to have a little drive around and, you know, get the pitch you want. That was a really friendly welcome. Pete, his name was, the warden, really nice guy. And I love how they bomb around the site on push bikes. It is a really big site. So, even though officially you can't pick your own pitch, he asked me roughly where I wanted to be. I've never been here before, so I said, just out of my way. And basically, any of these pitches up here were free. I just said, I'm not really too bothered, to be fair. So we chose this one, pitch 59, electric. It's not serviced or anything, but it's, as does have electric. And the facility blocks over there. I am going to get set up because Claire will be here in probably 5 minutes time, and she is expecting everything to be done. I haven't unhitched it yet. Oh, nice of you to join me again.
Well, I've been here a while.
I know, look, it's pitch black
Dark
outside now. What we got for dinner? We didn't even film dinner, but well, to be fair, wasn't really a lot to film, was there?
No.
Put it in boiling water, heat the sauce up. You know when it's getting cold, we're getting to winter, put the curtains up. Well, they've always been up, haven't they? But
you've drawn the curtains.
We've drawn the curtains, not drawing the rest because they are a ball.
Take ages, don't they?
Yeah, and I think maybe because they haven't been drawn for so long, they were a bit sticky. But yeah, I just, because we get a tiny little bit of draft from the front windows, but these side ones seem alright. So I've got chicken goujons in there, which I'm going to eat after I've eaten my pasta. We're now going to watch some YouTube and relax, and we'll catch up tomorrow because it's dark. We need to get
it feels really late, but it's 7:30.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's better weather than it was in July at Skegness.
Yeah,
it's
really
a gorgeous morning.
Nice sunny morning.
And when we arrived yesterday, Pete, the warden, he was telling me which way the sun rose. So I chose this pitch because the sun is going to rise from that side, even though I didn't know it was going to be sunny this morning. But yeah, really quiet night last night, and there's no lighting around here. The skies are perfect. You can, if you like stargazing or anything, there's perfect conditions for that. I feel like they're a bit more relaxed here. There's no pegs or anything you've got to line your caravan up with. He said you can just park your car next to the caravan on the hard standing or on the grass. So that's what I've done. 10 metre electric cable. It's a bit of a stretch. Probably would have been better with a 25 metre, but I couldn't be bothered to unroll it. I think it's all right.
It reaches.
Yeah, as long as no one
don't want to trip anyone up.
Trips it up
at the end.
But yeah, it's a really nice pitch. I was going to go grass, but I wasn't sure how uneven it was going to be. So these hard standings, it's pretty even as well. And we are really close to the facility block.
Yeah.
So this is one. There is another one over there, and they do shut for cleaning at different times. This one might be between, I think, 11 and 12, and then the other one will be between like 10 and 11. So there's always one open, which is handy. But we're going to go for a little walk. This site is really big. 245 pitches. That's grass pitches, hard standing pitches. That includes the seasonal pitches as well. So from our pitch, this is our area, and these are all hard standing up here. We are actually on pitch 59, and then through here at the back of our pitch, there's a nice little walkway, and that goes into another area, and then past a little park, and then into some more. But I don't think we'll do the facility block now because it's that time of day where everyone's getting up and people are starting to use it. But we will look at that later. So I think we'll just go for a little walk. This is all a one-way system, and we'll just have a little walk around there. Pitch 201. I know it's not.
What are you going to fit on here?
I know, but
a tiny little
look,
tent.
it feels like you're camping in the woods.
Yeah.
If you had a tent, obviously I know it's a caravan trail. It is caravan trails, but it is a caravan channel. But look at it. It's just so pretty. It actually feels like you're in the woods.
Oh, this is cute area.
This is what I mean. That pitch number there, 201, I think it was.
Yeah.
You come through here, and then you're in this gorgeous area here. They got some picnic benches.
There's a little lake here.
I mean, it's a bit
I mean, maybe you could call it a swamp.
Yeah, it's not
But,
really.
you know,
But yeah, the ducks
there's
seem
water.
to be enjoying it. Really nice,
Picnic tables.
especially with the sun gleaming through the trees. But yeah, nice little area. If you wanted to come and have your picnic, we might do
Yeah.
that later.
On your own.
Oh yeah, you're going, aren't you? Careful now over that bridge, Claire. And then back out onto the field.
It looks like they've just like gone along with their pegs. That spot will do for that. That'll do. But look how bumpy
You would not want to be laying on
this
that.
bit of grass
You're
is.
in a tent. But I do like how they have put them under all the trees and that.
Yeah.
You do feel like you're in a nice wooded area. So none of these fields have names or anything, none of these areas, so I can't tell you which area is what. All I could do is maybe give you reference on the pitch numbers. But yeah, another area here. That must be the dog walk. Wow. There's
Well,
a sign for a dog walk.
There's a sign that says dog walk. So
I believe, wow, actually, I thought that was a dog bin, but it's not. It's a fire point. We've found a little gate, Claire. Where does it go?
what does the sign on
I
the
don't know,
gate
but
say?
it does say. So Balls Park is a
Oh,
private
it's
estate.
a private estate. So can we go through it or not?
Yeah, I don't know where it goes. I don't believe that's a campsite anymore. We're doing a
No, that's off-site.
We'll do that later. So we have found some electric grass pitches. So these are what I was going to book, but then I decided against it. But to be honest, they're a bit bumpy, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's the only thing with grass pitches, you never know what they're going to be like.
And so far, all we've seen is bumpy ground.
Yeah, so definitely stick to the hard standing, I would. It is so nice. I can't believe how big it is.
The map looks really small, actually.
Yeah, it's deceiving. And then up here, we have even more grass pitches. Look at that old girl there. So
Oh, little
cutie,
dinky
isn't it?
thing.
Look at that.
So, are there any fully serviced pitches here?
No,
Oh, okay.
there's no fully serviced pitches. But yeah, these are all grass electric pitches here. There's another, I think there's like another little lake through here, Claire. It's really pretty. If you come through here, Claire, no pitches in here, but you do have this nice little area for a picnic bench. And you've got another one over there. So could have a picnic here.
Yeah, it's a nice area. Kids can run around and play.
Yeah.
But the kids would love like all the woods.
Yeah, and like if they got their bikes or scooters or whatever, they go off for ages.
Yeah.
These are the grey waste and the drinking water. So the chemical grey waste only in there. And then, oh, this one hasn't got it on. And then a drinking water one there. I thought, oh, that's really nice because the attachment for your hose to fill it up, the one that we use over there has got one on.
Already
So
on there.
someone's obviously left it on there or that one's been stolen, one of the two. But your Alson points are at the facility block, but at the facility block, there's nowhere to fill up with fresh water or dispose of your grey waste. They're done at this point.
Is there more than one point?
Yeah, we've got one the other side of our facility block. There's one here, and I think that's it in this little area. So we've pretty much just done the bottom half, little walk round through the back there, and we went round there. So there are majority of all them are grass electric pitches. We're back here, but we do have this little area here, which is a nice little footpath, which goes to a little children's play area, and then on through to some more pitches. I don't think these are pitches though.
No,
There's no
it's
pegs or
not.
anything. But you do have a nice little kids climbing frame.
I mean, with all this space, they could definitely put more play equipment on here.
Yeah, yeah, they could, couldn't they?
We're not going to show you the whole site by foot because it's quite a big campsite.
We're going to show you it by this. This is the RK6 electric folding e-bike. This is the RK6 from a company called RCB. This is a company that are based in the UK. This bike meets the EAPC, which stands for Electric Assisted Power Cycle regulations, which include a 250 watt motor limit and 15.5 miles per hour limit assisted speed. So that means you can ride this bike legally in the UK. So before we get started on it, I just want to take you back a couple of weeks when we got it delivered. Right, I'm just going to quickly show you what you get in the box and how it will come. I'm not going to spend too much time unboxing it, but being a fold-up bike, there are a few bits you need to put together, but not a lot at all. So this is how it will come packaged inside the box. You can see you've got the wheels already on there. That's all you can see really, but we're going to get it out of the box and I will show you what you get. So it should literally all slide out in one, hopefully. And most of it is put together. I think the only thing you got to do is put the handlebars on and the pedals and the saddle, obviously. So the first thing you're going to have to do is cut all the old cable ties off. Once you've got rid of all the cable ties and all the foam bits, this is exactly how, and you've unfolded the bike, this is exactly how it's going to be. There isn't a much you've got to put together. You've literally got to stick the pedals on and the handlebars have got to go in the stem, and that is completely it. Oh, and obviously the saddle. You're going to want to start by putting the handlebars on. These are the three things you only have to do. The rest of the bike comes fully assembled. It's as easy as keep this stem folded down, slide this in here, and then you can do all the adjustments after. You lift it up, it just locks into place like that. So now we're straight, and obviously once you sit on my bike and that, you can adjust this stem up and down to wherever you need it. Next thing you want to do is stick your pedals on. They've got letters on, R for right and L for left, and all you need to do is screw them into here. Once you've hand tightened your pedals on, you're gonna have to tighten them up. Now, they thought of everything. They have given you a little multi-tool. I really like this. It's got everything on here that you're gonna need. It's got all your Allen keys. It's even got 3 sockets that you're gonna need. But the thing we're gonna need to tighten up the pedals is this one here. So you're just gonna get your multi-tool and then just tighten your pedals up. The last thing you want to do is just insert your saddle like this, and obviously you'll need to get that into a position that you feel comfortable with. And that is it. Literally 5 minutes from getting it out of the box, cutting all the cable ties off, removing all the foam. The only things you need to put on is the stem for the handlebars, the pedals, and obviously the saddle. Once you've put them on, after the first time unpacking it, you won't have to do that again. You can just fold it away with all these bits on. I do want to show you what else you get in the box. It does come with a pump as well, which is handy. I'm not sure if there's anywhere to clip this onto the bike to take with you. Can't see anywhere at the moment, but obviously we're going to let you know about all the features and that when we're test riding it. A few accessories that you get in the box. Obviously we've spoken about your pump. You get your pump. This is really good, which I thought was a nice touch as well. They do give you a number combination lock as well, and you can fit that with a bracket onto the bike itself. That's all in with it. The multi-tool, which again I think is fantastic, and you do get a charger for the battery and the plug, UK plug as well. And also these are keys and that is to lock the battery in place, which we'll go over a bit later. And obviously a very well in-depth instruction manual, which will tell you everything, along with how to adjust the brakes and all sorts. So this has a 250 watt assisted motor. It also has mechanical disc brakes on the rear and on the front as well, and I can tell you these brakes are amazing. They stop you so quick. It has a quick release adjustable seat height, so this bike is ideal for anyone 5 foot to 6'9". So that's going to be pretty much every adult, unless you're really tiny, but you've got to be in the UK over 14 anyway to ride one of these. Not only does the seat adjust, the stem adjusts as well, and on here it does have all the little markings, so you can get it adjusted to how you like it. I mean, that's quite high, but I didn't have it that high.
You're not that tally.
No,
sorry.
no. 6'9", I tell you.
You wish.
Yeah. It does have a 7-speed Shimano gears. Now, I love these gears because these are the ones where you can just use your thumb and then to go down the gears and then up the gears, simple press. It's a lot better than the gears that you twist. I don't really get on with them very well, and sometimes they can get a bit sticky and you start hurting your inside of your hand. But these ones are a lot nicer, so I really like the gears on there. Another thing I really like is these really fat tyres. Now these are 20-inch wear resistant tyres, and just look how fat they are. They are great for all terrain, gravel, through the woods, on road. Another great feature which really makes the ride a lot more comfortable is this suspension saddle. I've never seen this before, and I tell you what, after trying it, I think I've done about 15 miles on this so far. This seat is so comfy. I can spend like an hour on it and not get a numb bum. It's really paddy. Got loads of padding in there, and the suspension on the seat over the bumps really does help. It also comes with front suspension as well, so that will absorb all the bumps in the road. It comes with a lithium-ion battery. This is removable here. There's a key just this side, and you can literally just unlock it. It is so simple to do, and what makes it a lot more easier is under the saddle is a little lever. You just push that, lift that forward. Once you've unlocked it, the battery slides out, and you can then charge this either on the bike or on its own. And to get it back in, it's dead simple. It takes literally 10 seconds. Locks in there like that. Use a key on the other side just to lock it back down, and then you're ready to go. This is IP54 waterproof. It takes around 8 to 8.5 hours to fully charge, and you'll get roughly 32 to 50 miles on one charge. Now it does depend on a few things, what mode you're using it in. There's 3 modes on this bike, which we'll go over in a bit. How heavy you are as a person, and what the inclines. If you're going up a side of a mountain, you're probably not going to get as much out of a battery than if you're just going on a nice straight road. Now the whole reason you'd buy one of these is for its portability. Now this is a folding bike, so I'm going to show you how quick and simple it is to fold it up. So basically we start on the front. I don't think there is a particular way. If you want to start folding the body first, you can do. I just usually start on the front. So you will just lift up the catch, and then there's a spring in here. You just put it to the side and it allows that. If you don't do that, it won't come off. So you just push it with your finger. Fold the handlebars down like that. And then round this side, there is a catch. Flick the catch up, move that out of the way, and then just grab the body of a bike there and spin it round. Just make sure your pedals are out of the way, like that. usually I then come round here and just and there we go. That is how quick and simple it is. Now I did say to you it had an extra feature that I couldn't see anywhere in my manual, and that's this. These pedals do fold, and it's as simple as that. When you come to fold it, you would probably do that first. Fold your pedals, because it'll make it a bit more easier than trying to do it now. But again, it's not too much hassle. And that's it, that's folded up and ready to pack away and store, put in your boot of your car, whatever. Now I do find it a lot easier to take the battery off, because the whole bike weighs 26.5 kg, including the battery. It's not like overly heavy. Obviously, it will depend on the person. But if you take off the battery, you're typically going to lose about 2.5, 3.5 kg if you take the battery off. And that way, you've got a bit more room here to pick it up. You'll be able to grab it with two hands if you need to as well, and then lift it up. But yeah, I don't think it weighs a great deal. It's not super light, but it's a bicycle. And to prove my point, Claire's not like the strongest.
Hang on.
What?
I'm not what? The strongest woman in the world?
Yeah. Not super
I'll let
lady.
you know if I find it heavy.
So let's find out.
Am I allowed to hold it by
Yeah,
there?
you can hold it wherever.
Oh God, it's heavier than I thought. And that's about the battery?
Yeah.
How do you carry it with one arm?
So you told me it's a
Okay,
man's job.
no, not a man's job, a stronger person's job.
Okay.
You know, it's liftable.
Personally, for me, it's manageable to stick in the car.
Yeah, it will depend on how strong the person is.
Yeah,
so.
basically. And literally to unfold it is the reverse. It's really simple. So what I tend to do is just lift it up on its back wheel, swing this round, and then when I get to about there, I usually come around here because I find it a lot more easier, because to lean the bike against me and then just push it together, and then you can just clip it back in like that. This goes up like that. Stick your clamp back on, stick it on the stand. Just going to slide your battery back in like that, and don't forget to use your key and lock your battery in. I think we're ready to take this bad boy out and show you what it's about. You know, like I've done 15 miles on it already.
Yeah.
You haven't.
No.
So I think you should have a first ride
Shall
now.
I have a little test drive?
Yeah.
I think you might need to lower the seat.
Yeah, we'll get the seat and everything set up for you as well.
Okay.
Right, how tall are you?
5'1".
5'1". So this bike is suitable from 5 foot to 6'9". So you are just suitable, Claire.
Rightio.
Right, go on in.
I still feel that seat's a bit high.
Yeah, your stand's up.
Oh God. If I need to suddenly stop and put my feet down.
But you're getting on it all wrong.
What do you mean I'm getting on a bike wrong?
Right, step through the middle. Yeah, that's it. You look pretty good on it though.
Yeah.
You're always scared.
Don't know, because I know it goes fast.
Well, I'll put it on setting 1.
Yes, please. It's got a lot of power.
That's on level 1.
Yeah, that is quite good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
It's so good.
It wasn't as scary as I thought.
No, and like when you stop pedaling, it does.
The power cuts out
Yeah,
a bit.
It kind of carries on for about 3 seconds, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you put your hand on the brake, it cuts it immediately. And there is
Right.
one feature on there which I love, which is not stated anywhere in the manual. So I will share that. I'm excited to share it because it's an amazing feature. I do want you to try it on level 2 now though.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just press the plus.
So the plus button, yeah.
Yeah.
The plus button.
Oh God, it's more faster. I had to stop like the pedalling because I'm just going too fast.
Yeah, I was going to say to you when you were going up there, just carry on pedalling because it'll just stay at like 9 odd mile an hour.
But that felt really fast.
Yeah, it will around here. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we are breaking the campsite speed limit, so a level 1 round here is fine.
Yeah.
So what did you think of it?
I liked it. Speed 1 is enough for me.
Yeah, well, when you're out in the open, you
yeah,
can
I suppose if you're
crank
on a
it up.
cycle track,
It's just because you're in a smaller
Yeah.
area. But definitely recommend wearing a helmet when you are doing faster speeds. But yeah, it is a really good little bike. But you're off to a... Where are you going? You're
I'm
leaving
going
me.
for a hen do. It's an afternoon tea.
Right, but you are going to be back.
Yeah, I'll come back in a couple of hours.
So while you're gone,
Yeah.
I'm going to show the viewers around the campsite on the KR6.
Enjoy.
I will. I'm looking forward to it. We got the Isabella chairs back out. The sun was just out a minute ago, but typically as I start filming, it's gone back in behind the clouds. So I'm literally just waiting for my cup of tea. Claire's been kind and making me a nice cup of tea.
Tea is served.
Thank you very much. In my caravanning mug as well.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I need a mug like that.
Well, a caravanning one.
Yeah.
We need to get a couple of Caravan Trails mugs.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We'll do that. You've forgotten something.
What?
Just because you're going for an afternoon tea, where's my bickies?
Do you know what? I'm going to spend all afternoon drinking tea. I probably shouldn't have had one just before I go. Here he is.
I was going to say, only the best for me, Maryland cookies, and then because they're a twin pack, I've opened them up. These could be the cheapest cookies ever, no one would know.
Yeah, this is true.
But they are Maryland.
You'll be able to tell when you taste them.
Yeah, no.
I've had cheap cookies before.
I said to you about getting the cheap ones, and you were like, no, they're
I've
horrible.
had them before, I'm not keen.
But you're not having them?
Well, I might have one later.
Oh, okay. You're going soon anyway.
Sometimes it is worth paying more money for branded stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But you've always got to try the cheaper stuff first.
Well, we got the cheap ketchup last night, and that was all right this morning.
Yeah, true. Are you going to devour the whole pack of them?
Well, I'm going to be depressed. I'm going to be sitting here waiting for you to come back.
You are going to be on that bike,
yeah, I know.
having the time of your life.
Out of the site,
Oh, yeah.
up the road. I saw on Google Maps there's a public footpath. I don't even know where that little gate goes that we saw earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So I might go venturing off there. I mean, it's got fat tyres on it. It's
Might as well,
off-road.
yeah.
So I don't know if you're allowed to cycle through there. It didn't say anything about no cycling. So I might have a little look through there. Oh, look at that sun.
Oh, it's out now.
It's gorgeous. I'll
Right,
tell you, I think I said it before, but better weather than what we had in July at Skegness.
Yeah.
One more thing is I don't even know if I told anyone where we are. I can't remember.
Really?
In the video, yeah.
Explain
But obviously
it.
you're going to know by the title, but we are at Hartford Caravan and Camping Club site. And so far, I tell you what, this is a lovely site.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's 20 minutes from our house. We have just found our best winter caravanning site, I think now. I'll go through a price and that afterwards, like at the end of the video. But yeah, not even that expensive.
And also, isn't there storage here, caravan storage?
There is, that's what I want to go check out. So I'm going to get on
your bike, have
I'm
a
going to
cycle.
go down to the storage because I've just had ours renewed. I don't know what other people pay, but £890 for a year to store our caravan.
It's a very high security one, isn't it?
Yeah, and ours ain't like worth that much. You're probably going to spend 3 years of storage for ours for what it's worth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I might inquire while I'm down there. There's a shop here as well, like inside. We need to check that out as well.
We do.
And we still need to do the facility block. So you better hurry up at your tea thing and
I've
get back.
got a whole cup of tea to drink and I've got 10 minutes till I need to go, so I better get drinking.
Yeah.
And you better get eating them biscuits. Why is it on the floor? Pick your cup up.
Well,
Can't you hold it?
I was going to look at Google Maps, see where I can go on my bike.
Oh, okay then.
While
I'll let
you're
you
away.
off. All right then.
Right guys, while Claire is away, I'm going to show you a little bit more on the RK6 bike. I'm going to run through all the controls and everything like that. And also, we're going to take a little tour of the campsite. So to start off, what you want to do is, there is a little on button on the battery just here. Just want to flick that on. Over here is the control panel. So you're just going to hold down the on button, which is the middle one, and hopefully you can see the display. It's a bit awkward to see because of a reflection of myself, but we'll go with it. So on here, clock in the middle is your miles per hour. 0 you can see there. If you adjust the plus button, you can notice they go from 0 to 1, 2 and 3. So basically 0 is no power at all, you just ride it like a normal push bike. 1 is a little bit of assist, I think it takes you up to about 9 miles per hour. 2 will take you up to about 12 and 3 will take you up to 15, but as we're riding along I'll show you them. Down here you have how many miles you've done. At the moment I've done 18 miles. You can change this, so there is a trip as well. Up here is your battery level indicator, and coming back around the back they do also have indicators that are on the actual battery itself, so that will tell you how full the battery is as well. I have came up to the entrance of the site. We're going to do a little site tour on the bike, and as we go through I will show you all the controls of a bike as well. So you have seen the entrance when I pulled in, but basically this is where you pull up. These are the barriers. These are locked at 11 o'clock I think. After that you will have to put your car in the car park. Just walk through the pedestrian entrance. There's a shop and reception. There's also an information room which we'll show you in more detail on foot. But if we turn right as soon as you get into the site, now there are a few, I think quite a few seasonal pitches as well, but it is a big old site, and having this push bike really does help. I think a lot of them down this way are seasonal. They do ask you where you want to pitch, even though you can't pick a pitch. I suppose when it's more busy you pretty much have to get what they give you, but as it's a bit quieter they give you an area and you can kind of say, yeah, can I have that one? If it's available, then sure, they'll let you have it. So we are now just coming up to the first facility block in this area. There's 2 on site. There's this one here, right at the main entrance, which I imagine they're both really similar. We will show you around that if we haven't already done so. The only thing I haven't seen is any bin areas. So I don't actually know if there are bins at the front, if they're the only ones on site. I'm beginning to think that that is the case. Now we can go around this way. This does lead to a dead end. But yeah, it's a really pretty site with all the woodland about anyway. I like all, feels like you're in the woods. It's just a great way to get around the site on a bike. And it's effortless, it's totally effortless. As long as the pedals are turning, it will just go to whatever you set it. So if you're on level 1 like we are at the moment, it will just go to 9.3 miles per hour. And you've just got to make sure that you're rotating those pedals. You don't even have to be fast, just literally really slowly. Yeah, this does lead to a dead end area, so I'm not going to cut across the grass. I'll turn around and we'll head back. Right guys, so what you need to do is, we can tell we're on 0 at the moment, so that is just going to be in manual mode, but we're going to stick it to 1 and then we're going to start pedaling. And then we should, you'll see, get up to 9.3 miles an hour. This is towards the area where we are. There's no pitches down here. You do have the kids park over there that we showed you earlier. And oh, tell a lie, there's some pitches there, but they're non-electric. Took you around this bottom end earlier, but I just wanted to come around on my bike. I mean, this is on the old gravel and my bike is doing really well. With that front suspension, it really works. And the fat tyres as well, which really help. So back on the smooth tarmac now. So if you come down here, in the bottom left-hand side of the campsite to the little gate, there is a really nice walk. It does go on for quite a bit. And this is to Balls Park. It's a private estate, but we can go through there. The one thing I do like about this bike, the stand. They've stuck it at the back, which is ideal. How many times on the older bikes do you get the stand there and you can't move the pedals around? It just gets stuck against the stand. It's a little bit tight, but you can get your bike through. We're going to crank this baby up a bit. So, let's take her to level 2. Pretty quick. But the bike handles this really well. For a folding bike, it's not a mountain bike, but with them big fat tyres, it handles it well. And you can tell, I'm hardly pedalling and the power. Now, there are 7 gears on this bike, and personally, I never use them. The only time I can see you're going to want to use them is if you're using it on manual mode. Now, if you're using it on any sort of power assist, then personally I wouldn't bother using them. Leave it in 7th or whatever gear you want. Probably I would leave it in 7th because when you are going along, your legs aren't going 100 miles an hour. But there is a feature that I didn't even see in the manual, and that is this here. So basically what it does is it's fully electric without pedal assist up to 3.5 miles an hour. So when you want to pull off, all you've got to do is twist this. My bike starts moving up to 3.2 miles an hour, and then you pedal, and then you're off. It is an amazing feature. So I think it's about time I'll show you what this bike's like on level 3. Plus, up to level 3 now. Let's do this. So what do I think of a KR6 from RCB? I think is a great little folding bike. My power is really good. It picks up really well. And the best feature I love is the pull away. Do not have to worry about the gears at all. So I'll leave it in 7th. When I come to a stop, I'll twist that, gets me up to 3.5. I start pedaling because I've got momentum. It isn't tough to pull away. As for a caravanner, looking for a bike that's portable, well made, and a good price. When I tell you the price at the end, if you've looked at bikes, especially e-bikes, you know they do cost quite a bit, where this one I think is a reasonable price. Oh, you're back then from your little
Afternoon tea.
It was nice.
So nice.
Are you
I ate
full?
a lot. I drank so many cups of tea, it was unreal.
Well, I haven't had 1 cup of tea, so.
Well, I'll make you one, but I won't have one
But you had a nice time.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That is our review of the RK6 a great little folding bike. What I really like about it, how portable it is. Like, we can literally fold it up in minutes and then stick it in the boot of a car. I reckon we'll get 2 in the boot of our car, and we'll come to that at the end of the video. But yeah, I love how the pedals fold up, everything, it just folds up. We've kept it indoors in our house, in the storeroom, and it hasn't even felt like it's been in the way. So for the storage side of it, it's a great little bike. And I think, do you know what, I was out on it earlier, and some woman stopped me, and she was like, that's a nice looking bike, no lie, yeah. And I was talking to her for ages. It was around my back as you go out of the campsite. She was like, oh, is it one of those electric ones? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, it looks very nice. And yeah, when I thought of folding bikes, I thought them ones that you see people take on trains with tiny little wheels, really long handlebars, but this doesn't look like that.
No.
I think this looks really nice. And at night, the lights are great. The brake light, that's really good as well. The only electric bike, honestly, that I've ridden is the ones that you hire.
Yeah.
But this one just seems, it feels to me like it's one of those electric bikes where you just press a button and go. And
It's got a lot of power.
You have no effort because you literally only have to turn the pedals so slow, and it'll go up to, if you've got it set on level 3, it'll go up to 15 mile an hour and it'll stay there. Obviously hills, it's fine on hills. Obviously the steep hills, you will notice a drop. It won't stick at 15, it'll probably go down to about 10. But you're still not using any effort to get up them hills, and that's what knackers you out. So for us, I think it's a great little bike. Overall, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It's a smashing little bike. And any cons with it? I know the only thing that really is a display. It's not a major issue, but in bright sunlight, I think if you adjust it enough.
That's quite good. You can turn it, so you can angle it a bit.
You can angle it and get it to see it. There's just some instances where you're like, oh, the screen's not that bright. But that is it, really. Everything else, I think, is super on it, and we are that happy, we're going to purchase one ourselves.
We are.
We would have had it by now, but we want a pink one, don't you?
Yes, I do. There's 3 colours.
So they do a white, they do a black, and they do a pink.
Yep.
And the only one that's out of stock
It's a pink one.
is the pink one. Because, you know, like, we don't just sit in the caravan, do we? We like to get out there and adventure. And obviously, with just one bike, one of us has got to run at 15 miles an hour. Not toddle, you've got to run, girl. So we're going to get another one because I think they're fabulous.
Yeah.
And when we go to places like Hertford Forest, when we come back here, that you can ride Cambridge. We hide the bikes and scooters out in Cambridge. We won't have to do that. We can take our own. Yeah.
They're going to come in handy, aren't they?
They are definitely going to come in handy. As for transporting it, we will get 2 in our car. We're probably going to have the back seats down, to be honest, but we will get 2 in there. Putting it in the caravan, I think it's going to be a bit tight squeeze.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it. We decorated inside our caravan and it's not very friendly to knock with
durable
heavy objects. So trying to squeeze that through there. Plus the weight of it, that's like 26 kg.
Yeah.
If you take the battery off, you're still looking at like 25, 24 kg. That's a bit too heavy.
You don't need that extra in your van.
But putting it in the car is fine. So that's what we're going to plan to do. All their bikes come with a 2-year warranty. If our review has inspired you to go out and buy an electric bike, then there is a link in the description. And the top link is an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you any more. The other 2 are from Amazon and Decathlon. But go to RCB's website because that's the best price
at the moment. Cheaper. The discount code that we can offer you is CT20, and that will give you £20 off any bike you choose on the website.
Once again, just want to thank RCB for sending this out to test ride. It is a great little bike and we are chuffed with it.
Yeah, we had lots of fun filming it.
Yeah, we did. And I think if you purchase one, you wouldn't be disappointed. So that brings us to the end of our little weekend stay here at the Caravan and Camping Club site at Hartford. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, it's a nice little site.
Yeah, being our first caravan and camping site as well we've done. Maybe we just got lucky, but yeah, it's really nice. The setting is so peaceful. I love all the greenery, all the trees. Obviously you're not really under the trees, the pitches aren't under the trees. And it just feels so spacious.
Yeah, and we like going to sites where you can walk around.
Yeah,
Like woodland walks and
definitely.
stuff.
And then even off, I know we haven't shown much in this vlog, but you disappear for a good 3 hours. Obviously we reviewed the bike, but when we come back, because this is probably going to be our go-to site for winter caravanning when you just want to get away from it.
It's local as well.
Yeah,
it's
very
ideal.
local. So it's 20 minutes from us. I can finish work at 11:30. I can be down here for 1, and you can just drive down here when you're done at work. So nice and easy for us. Now, there are some pluses compared to the caravan and motor home sites, where because Claire is going to bring her car, they don't charge extra for car parking, which is really good. And the Wi-Fi, there is only one Wi-Fi, the free Wi-Fi, and it is a really good speed as well. Mobile phone signal has been absolutely fine. Yeah. We could stream from our phone, and the TV signal's been great as well. I think we've got like over 100 odd channels like usual. Toilet block facilities, 2 big toilet block facilities. They're pretty much a standard club site decor feel, nothing luxury, but they do the job. They're clean. I suppose the only negative you could say about this site is no service pitches. So if you do like a service pitch, then there isn't none, unfortunately. But the water points aren't too far away, and it's been fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't mind the walk.
Well, I say yes, we're fine. You do it anyway.
Yeah. When Claire starts to do it, then we'll see.
Yeah.
If we're on service pitches for the rest of our life. But I'm sure next time we're here, we'll show you Hertford town and out and about on the site.
We'll venture out next time.
Don't forget to check out the RBC website. The link will be in the description, and I'll leave a discount code in there as well. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Knowing your body feels so tired.